This YouTube channel has absolutely blown up, going from 0 to over 1.3 million subscribers in just 1 year. These videos are really good. He is just using simple AI tools to do it. In this video, I decided to make a real tutorial about it. I'm going to show you all my secret methods. Why you have to create these kinds of videos? Because creating these kinds of videos has resulted in this channel making an insane amount of money. Of course, I'm not talking about Social Blade data like other gurus. Social Blade is not reliable for money issues. You can trust this app for views and other stats, but not for money. Shorts videos pay about 11 cents per 1,000 views. Let's do some quick math. The owner of this channel had 619 million views in 1 year. 619 million divided by 1,000 and multiplied by 0.11 is $62,000. This means that the owner of this channel earned $62,000 in 1 year just from views. Believe me, this is just one of the ways he makes money. If we add the money he earns from sponsorship and affiliate marketing, it makes about $200,000. If you think it's over, you're wrong. There's one more way. Let's say he's bored with this job. He'll sell his channel at very profitable prices and earn from there. Then I guess you can see why you should try making videos like this. If you watch this video to the end, you will learn everything you need to monetize it. Trust me. Let's get started. As a first step, I will show you the easiest and best way to make a logo. You can be sure that the owner of the channel I just showed you did it this way. Tell GPT what kind of logo you want and ask it to give you a prompt for the AI application. GPT will choose the best prompts for you, and if you don't like it, you can write down what you don't like and ask for a better one. After reaching the prompts you want, copy and paste it into the AI you want. My recommendation is Leonardo.ai, but if the daily limit is not enough for you and you can't afford premium, you can use other alternatives. My advice to you from the mods is stock photography. Make the ratio 1:1 for the logo. If you want to add or remove anything from the prompts, you can write it here. After creating the photos, choose the one that suits you best. Here's your logo ready. You can go directly to the channel you created and upload this logo. Our next step is to find our channel name and channel description. For this, we will use GPT. In the last 6 months, more than half of YouTubers use GPT for channel name and description. You can choose one of the names that GPT gives you and apply it as your channel name. Now it's time for the channel description. The steps are the same again. If you don't like the description it generates, you can tell the GPT again and again where you want it to be corrected. Yes, now it's time for the most important part, script part. I will show you 3 different ways for this. You can choose the one that suits you best. You may not find it morally correct, but unfortunately it has become normalized because almost everyone on YouTube does it now. Come to the most popular video of the channel and copy the link. There are tons of different sites where you can do this for free, but I recommend Dupidub. Go to AI transcription and then click on YouTube, paste the link and wait. Then copy and write, "Can you please reword this to GPT?" If this way does not seem ethical to you, you can try the ways I will show you in a moment, but you can trust me that this way will not cause you any trouble. Now you can copy the prompt that GPT gives you and use it for your script. Now I will show you another way. This time we'll request a script from GPT, which doesn't work for long videos but can be very effective for shorts. If you like the script, you can use it. I'm saying again, never use GPT as a script for long videos like other gurus say. You can get help for the script, but never let GPT write the entire script, otherwise no one will watch your video. Now let me show you the other way, and in my opinion the most original way. Click on AI writing. Write here in detail what kind of script you want. In the resulting script, you can describe the part you don't like and change it the way you want. You can also lengthen and shorten it according to your mind or rewrite the text in a different type. As you can see, it gave me a very nice script. You can make any changes you want in the Ask AI to Write section. Yes, now let's come to the part of creating the photos for our video. In my opinion, Leonardo.ai is the best in this business, but since the daily limit is low, let me tell you about another alternative, Playground.ai. Believe me, it will see your needs more than enough. You also have the right to create 50 free photos per day. Choose 512, 768 for shorts, and choose the Model Playground V2.5. I recommend cinematic mode for this niche from filters. Then go to the GPT again and write the script you chose as a result of the methods I just showed you. After writing the script, write me image prompts related to this story and send it. Then copy and paste the prompts that the GPT gives you one by one. Repeat this process until you finish all of them. As you can see, it creates very good photos, although not as good as the Leonardo.ai, and this will be more than enough for us. In the meantime, reduce the number of photos created from 4 to 2 so that you don't run out of free days. If a photo that does not fit the continuation of the flow is created, you can delete that photo and create it again by adding to the prompt to fit the continuation of the flow. Make sure that the people and places in the photos are similar to each other and that there is color and filter harmony between them. This is very important to keep the viewer in the video. Soon we will decide which one to continue with, delete the unwanted one, and write a new prompt. We should delete the unwanted photos to avoid confusion. After you've done what I've shown you, select the photos you want to use and download them. We have successfully completed this step. We're almost done. Let's go. Now let's talk about creating the video. I use CapCut for the editing program and I highly recommend it. It has a lot of animations and templates and it's much simpler to use than other editing apps. For convenience, I will use the voiceover features in the CapCut, but you can use 11lab.ai as I did in previous videos. After reviewing the voices, I liked Narrative Mod for the wise, Cute Boy for the child, and Mentor for the storyteller, and I used them. First we'll use text to create the sounds, then we'll use CapCut's auto text feature to write interesting text. Then we will copy and paste the whole text and get the audio part of our video ready. It can be a bit boring here, but believe me, it's worth it. Remember to use different voices for different characters.
Once upon a time.
Wise one, I am filled with anger and bitterness. How can I find peace?
By the way, if you are curious about the photos we created, we will use them after we create the voices so that we can use each photo in the place where the connected speech takes place so that the audience can make a connection.
Come with me.
Yeah man, I'm gonna do the same thing for a few more steps so you understand it better, and then I'll skip the rest so you don't get bored.
The wise old man led the young man to a pond and handed him a handful of salt.
If you don't understand or miss something, ask in the comments. Let me show you a site. After you have voiced the whole script, lumalabs.ai, you have 30 free writes. It has a photo to video feature. You can add an impressive movement to any photo you want, but I won't use it to avoid wasting more time, and because CapCut has a lot of animations and effects, but you can use it. Anyway, after the voiceover process, upload the photos you downloaded to the CapCut and set the appropriate photo to the appropriate sound. Then make the ratio 9:16. Then start arranging the photos in the appropriate chronological order. Fit photos to the screen appropriately. Do this patiently for the other photos.
Once upon a time, a wise old man lived on the edge of a small village.
These steps are important details to keep the viewer in the video.
Lived on the edge of a small village. People from far and wide came to seek his advice. Once upon a time, a wise old man lived on the edge of a small village. People from far and wide came to seek his advice. One day, a young man approached him, looking troubled.
Wise one, I am filled with anger and bitterness. How can I find...
Far and wide came to seek his advice. One day, a young man approached him, looking troubled.
Wise one, I am filled with anger and bitterness. How can I find peace?
Come with me. The wise old man. Come with me. The wise old man led the young man to a pond and handed him a handful of salt.
I think that's enough. Let's go to the next step so as not to bore you. Now it's time to add effects, animations, and filters to make our video interesting and keep people in the video. This part is essential. If you don't do this part, you will lose half the audience. Fade in usually works well as a video start animation.
Once upon a time.
Especially in videos in this niche, the mixed transition is very nice. You can expand the animation to make it look better. Don't forget to add it to the other gaps. Here's another way. You can cut a photo and put an impressive transition effect where you cut. It looks great. I highly recommend the zoom lens effect in the lens effects section. It adds vibrancy and movement to the images. It takes a little patience, but it's worth it. For this niche, it is very important to add shaking and zoom effects as well as transitions. Make sure to include them. Thanks to the effects, the photos turn into a movie. After finishing the effects, animations, and transitions, go to auto captions and create captions automatically. Then choose the effect you like, but I wouldn't advise you to choose something too colorful for this niche. That's good. We forgot the most important part, the background music. For this, I recommend Pixabay. Let's go there and type wisdom in the search field. Then let's choose the best one for the job. Then let's add the music to the video and adjust the appropriate sound settings. We have to make sure that the background music does not block the sound of the people talking in our video. If it does, we should turn down the volume of the background music. After making the remaining minor adjustments, the video is ready. Are you ready? Let's go.
Once upon a time, a wise old man lived on the edge of a small village. People from far and wide came to seek his advice. One day, a young man approached him, looking troubled.
Wise one, I am filled with anger and bitterness. How can I find peace?
Come with me.
The wise old man led the young man to a pond and handed him a handful of salt.
Throw this salt into the water.
The young man did as he was told.
Now, drink from the pond.
It's bitter.
They walked to a nearby lake.
Throw this salt into the lake.
The young man throws the salt into the lake.
Now, drink from the lake.
It's fresh and sweet.
The pain in life is like salt, no more, no less. The amount of pain remains the same, but the bitterness we taste depends on the container we put it into. So when you feel pain, enlarge your sense of things. Stop being a glass, become a lake.
Remember, pain is inevitable, but how we perceive it is our choice.
Yes guys, in this video I've shown you how to make viral wisdom shorts for free, how to make a channel name and description, and what you need to do to make your video interesting. It will take you a maximum of 2 hours a day to apply the tactics I've shown you. If you set up a channel like this, there's no reason why you shouldn't start making money within a month. If you don't understand anything, you can ask in the comments. I'd be glad if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. See you.